Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the atmos character of our world around us, and yesterday we were referring to the case of dead fishes and lies around it and double standards of the left side of the political spectrum with respect to such events. And today I would like to continue similar topics and refer to the past events, especially the events that we experienced 4 years ago when all scientific establishment and not only majority of the members of the so-called in quotation intellectual and scientific community really followed blindly the narrative that was served to them from media. Some of them, of course, were bribed, especially so-called experts favored in media. Some of them were scared, some of them were clueless, some of them were brainless, of course. But should we forgive them for that? No, because answer is no, and it's simple. They are the supposedly to be the elite of the society. We don't have really the aristocracy based on the family and clans, the so-called generations of aristocrats based on land. We have only aristocracy of money, banksters, managers and owners of big companies, and some people say, especially in left-oriented societies more, that we should have intellectual aristocracy. And for some people, I don't know why, PhD title is regarded as an entrance, so this how so to speak, entrance to the intellectual elite of the society. Okay, I do not support it, but if some people think like this, they right to think in this way. But if we really want to think like this and we really want our reality to function in this way, we should be as the representatives of this intellectual elite, intellectual aristocracy of current so-called technology and knowledge-based societies. In quotation, in theory, because in practice, everything based on stupid ideologies, emotions, and so on. We saw it 4 years ago, and currently we see it when majority of so-called intellectuals encounter this pseudo-ecological green ideology about clean water, fresh air, and carbon footprint and other crap like this, especially that there is no scientific evidence showing without any controversy that human activity really increases the CO2 level so much that the climate and other important factors of our environment really change dramatically. No way. And another funny fact is that European Union, uh, practically produces about 7 or 8% of all human-made emissions of CO2, and they say they would like to achieve zero emission due to some ideology. And of course, as I mentioned in one of my last videos, the business of some companies that finance this leftist ideology, and leftist ideology later when it comes to power, socialist, that's why big capital loves socialism, give them monopoly for their actions and for their products, I mean to the managers of this company, and they want to force citizens of European Union to buy the products they don't need and to pay, of course, very high prices for that. And thanks to the socialistic regulations, these company guys want to have secured markets. This is all about it. And of course, sometimes it happens that even people who spread the mad ideology, they start believing in it. Then we are really in dangerous phase. And I'm afraid that now we entered this dangerous phase in our history of European Union green socialism. And now this is really a problem that this so-called intellectual aristocracy should be based on knowledge, should be based on fact, their thinking, their decisions, but it's not. They are based on greed, based on emotions, and based of complete lack of moral principles, in contrast to the previous aristocracies. Of course, there were people doing bad things. There were people stupid, of course, but a majority of them at least, where they were connected to some values, to land, to some practices connected with nature, connected with uh, cycles of the nature around us. So there were some points unchanged to refer to, and if someone was doing something bad, he or she was punished, if not by people, then by reality. But currently, for long, people are doing bad things. There is no reality check. That's why everything is falling into ideological madhouse and new totalitarian regime which will kill people in the name of clean water and fresh air and in the name of happy planet without people. This is the ultimate goal to which green pseudo-eco-ecology, supported by so-called pseudo-aristocracy of pseudo-intellectuals, leads us to. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.